Hey everyone, happy Monday. So, I didn't realize it was drizzling slash raining out. I just got back from Traders. I just had to get, they didn't have, what I was wanted, like two of the things I wanted. They were out of one, and then the other one they said, it's coming in this week. So, I'm not sure. I might hit the Claremont one on my way home, one of these days. But let me show you guys my haul. I didn't get much. I got a pack of water, that spring water they have. I got these to try. These are impulse buy, kind of sweet and salty snack mix. It has chocolate drizzled caramel, peanut butter nuggets, half dipped chocolate covered chips, potato chips, and roasted peanuts. So we'll see. A little flyer. Well, I gotta put this in the freezer. I got a little more garlic. Another pack of the unexpected cheddar. Somebody said these were good in one of the groups. Brioche toast, like those little, those little small little mini appetizer toast things. I just figured I could like dip my little dip I'm gonna make later in that. I got another can of the trout for my dip I'm gonna be making. They didn't have this the lightly smoked salmon cans. I don't know if they're out. I didn't see a sign or anything. So I have my Walmart one, but yeah, I just wanted to see if they have that one. Just throw it in, but these are cute bags too, like for wrapping gifts and stuff. Like a lot of people are in the groups just saying that. I usually get their plastic, but I was like, you know what? I thought it would rip by the time I got here. I'm shocked it's still intact. Gonna try these little mini mousse desserts. I'm not like the hugest mousse fan, but sometimes it's good. It depends. I didn't like the ones I got at Aldi that were kind of like that. They were in the refrigerator section though. These are in the freezer at Traders. They kind of look. They didn't look like this, but they were like mousse, and they had like an awkward taste. The chocolate one, I didn't really care for it. The raspberry one was okay, but neither one I would get again. I got another pack of these cloths. That's what I should have got, paper towels, but I think they were out. Everything was out right now. Some more of this dip. This is the dip I may use to make my seafood dip, but I have one. I have actually. This is my second unopened one. I have one that's open. I'm gonna use the rest of that, and then I have another one that's not opened yet, and then this was the one of two left tonight, so I had to get it. And I still haven't tried that wine drenched cheese that I keep hearing about. It's so good, but it's in there. And then the unexpected cheddar, I don't know. I kind of got sick of that. But I like the shreds. But the dip, I kind of got sick after the first time. I was just like, I tried it, when it done. But I had got another one, and it's like in there, but you never know. And some chips and dip. And then I got a dip from Aldi, some Swiss almond. So obviously, as you can see, I like dips like this. But last but not least, they brought their cocktail sauce back. But I like mixing this with tartar when I have like my catfish. Okay. So that is actually a kind of cute bag. The decoration, but so, okay, guys, I just realized today that the transfer thing opens on Monday for my work. So I'm debating what I'm gonna do here. There's either days or nights, but like I said, with my day situation, it would be kind of sticky. But the day one, they have a donut one, and they have a regular one that it would be. I would have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off as my days off, and then I would work. But I would work Sunday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday would be my 4 days on. And then my overtime day, if there was one, would be Mondays. It would be different. I've never had it like that. I've always been back half, so nights. But that's if I do the day one. And that's going to be my second choice on there. It's not my first choice. Not because of the schedule. It's just because of the situation. Because it would be good. It would be not a problem me getting there and getting home and everything. I mean, it would be a little more. It would just be the reverse of what it is now. Like, it would be like at night doing what I'm doing in the day. But the only difference is that Saturday, as usual, is always a problem. Because instead of me having to wait for a certain train in the morning to come back this way, Saturday, the train goes later going back to LA, but it still goes too early even for this one, because the shift gets off at 7:30, I think. And the last train goes towards LA at 6 something. Like almost 7. So I'm like, so 7 would be the only kind of sketchy day, and getting there would be kind of, so I'm just like, I don't think days is gonna work right now, only because the Saturday thing. If the Saturday thing wasn't part of it, I would do it. I would put it. But the other one is front half nights, and that's my first choice because just because I know the people, and I don't think I would have many issues like where I would be working at or anything. But sometimes when you do the transfer, it's like based on what's open, like where the openings are with the jobs in the department. So they may say like, oh, we have openings for, like, I know the day one, it was openings for, I think it was that thing I was doing that overtime day I went. And I was like, that was cool, but I don't know if I want to do it every day. You know, like I have issues as far as, you know, certain physical issue limitations sometimes, and so I just don't know if I could do like lifting like that. But it would depend on what I was doing. Like, you know, I could see what I could do with it. It would depend, you know. But if it was like I could lift a lot, I don't know if I could do that like regularly. It would cause some issues with me, like my sciatica and my lower back pain and stuff. So I don't know about that. But then they also have an opening for like the area that I work now, but it would just be in days. But it depends on the day managers. Like, I don't know how they are. They might be like, well, you know, we want to put you over here. We need you over there. We need you here, you know. And so I would have to kind of like butter up some manager in the days and be like, you know what? Put me where I want. You know? And I'm not that type that could do that. I don't talk like that. Like, you know how some women just know what they gotta do? Like, I have a friend like that. I'm not saying no names, but she's the type, well, you know, and also she's kind of cute. She has a little cute body, and she's cute. So she kind of knows. She's like, oh, I just talk to certain ones just to get my way. And I'm like, what? Because I'm not the type that could do that. Like, I would, if I talk to, like, a manager or something, it's like, it's usually just related to work, usually. I don't talk to them, like, in other ways, but, you know, it just depends, because some of them are a little more engaging, so it's like, you know, you just inevitably talk, and they're just like, oh, okay, you know, do you like doing this, or, because my last PA that transferred, he told me that, you know, you could just tell him that you do, because I was telling him about, yeah, I think I'm going to, like, try to transfer to either another shift or another building, just because, you know, the situation just, you know, getting there and all that, it's just, you know, I need to switch it up, and also just, it would alleviate some issues if I was able to, front half nights would really alleviate some issues as far as, like, the transportation thing. It just would, because I would only have to worry about Sunday, really, and my overtime day would be Thursday night, so it's kind of the same what I'm already doing, you know, except 2 days off, 2 days different. So I'm really thinking on that one. Plus, I already know the managers on that one. So I'm just kind of like, you know, but so I'm thinking about it, because the day one, yeah, you know, obviously when I move and everything, it's gonna be different. You know, then I would definitely be able to do it with no question to ask. But for now, the front half night is the more like desirable one, because it's like, similar to what I'm doing and everything. And they said I don't really understand. I gotta ask I gotta ask. I'll ask what's the name. I gotta ask someone at work what certain things mean before I do it, because it opens up on December 1st, so I'll be at work and around the time when it opens, because I work at night right now. So I'm like, that means Thursday morning, which I think is the first. I'm not sure. Is when I need it. I would have to just do it really quick, just so I can be first in line to get it. Cause everyone else gonna be asleep or whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna ask this person, but I don't know if I want to ask him because he already kind of like tried to discourage me before. Like he was like, because I told him I wanted to try like a different area, and he was like, he kind of didn't want. He wants me to stay like working where we talk and bump into each other and talk all the time. And I'm like, I know, but the thing is that, so that's why I don't want to really tell him, but he's really in the know because I guess he's been working with the company a long time, so he knows. But he's the type that's like, just try to do front half because then nothing will change. I'll still see you, And he's like a really good support system too. Kind of took the place, a surrogate support system that my other friend left. So I'm debating, but yeah. But if I can't ask him, there's another person I can ask. But I would then want to know, like, oh, what does this mean? Like, if I do this one, what area would that be? And I have a feeling I think I know what it is, though. But I'm just like, yeah, I've seen the area that I'm thinking it is if I do the day one. And it's like, it looks chill, but I don't know. 'Cause I think that when you work in those areas, you kind of have to be versatile with it. Like, you have to be doing, like, the jobs in the area. So they might say, like, oh, you gotta do this unless you have accommodation or whatever. Like, so I don't want to, like, do all that. That's why I'm like, you know what? I might just do front half. For now. But, yeah, so, I was kind of getting mentally ready for days. So, like, I could do it. I would have to get up kind of early. I would have to get up. I would actually be kind of early if I took the 5 something train, but if I would get there like at 7 something. But if I took the next train, I would get there like at 8 something. So that would like work, but it's like not an issue getting there. It's just But that's just now. I can't wait to get my hoopty. Didn't know this would be a problem. It was crazy though. Like, I'm just like looking at it. I've never looked at it. I've never looked at the transfer thing page before, so I didn't know how it even works. I was all trying to do it, and it was like, it was like not doing anything, and I'm like, what? Why is it not changing? Like, it said choose whatever, and I'm like, and it said, oh, opens on December 1st. So, and I always hear people complain, oh, I didn't get days, or I didn't do this, I didn't do that. And so I was talking to my friend who works at another building that I used to work with. And she's like, you know what, girl, you need the days. I was like, I know, but, it's just kind of like... And her AZZ is in PAC still, so I know she was happy to go to days again because she's doing the same thing. Because we were in PAC together, so... But, yeah, it's just kind of like, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm leaning more towards front half for now. Because I would just work Sunday to Wednesday night. So, we'll see. But I gotta get some stuff fixed first, right? Before the first. Because, I was on the phone today talking to them. And so, anyway, you guys. Also... So, the doctor I talked to today, she wants me to do, this one test. Kind of like, I guess, a biopsy type test where they take, they plug your ears if you're not interested in this. TMI alert for women, mostly because women understand. Okay, women, you know how you get a transvaginal ultrasound, right? Where they put the thing up there. It's kind of shaped like a tampon. You put it up there and there's a camera on it and they can look at your ovaries, they can look at your cervix, they can look at everything. They can look at they can see if there's any abnormalities right there. There's that, and Then there's a test where, and a lot of women just, like, it's strange. A lot of women have a problem with the transvaginal ultrasound because, I don't know, it just depends on your situation, you know? Like, I didn't have a problem with it. I was scared the first time because I was thinking, oh my God, like, you know? But the tech I had was, like, really super gentle, and she was just like, you know, she just was guiding me and telling me what she was doing and everything, and showing on the TV that they have right there, camera or whatever, that shows them what's going on, and then they take pictures of it for the doctors. So that was a good experience, but I mean, some people probably just have bad experiences. Same with the other thing we have to get when they check our stuff, the PAP. Like, I didn't have problems with either of those. Like, I was surprised, like I said, you know, I was like, oh my God, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. Like, you know, for years, and then I finally just did it. And now it's just like nothing, it's just like, I'm just kidding. But my friend, oh, you guys know what's crazy? One of my friends told me that, you know how when you get the PAP, like they have to open it, right, with this thing. That's the only part I don't like, is when they open you up with this thing like this, and it opens it, and it holds it open, and then they lock it in place to hold it open. That part can be a little weird sometimes. And then they take a swab, and then they kind of dig in there. But sometimes it'll be a little rough. And so one time I was at Planned Parenthood, right? And like this female one, I was there because I had like what was going on? I don't even remember. I don't know why she was even down there, because it was like, I forgot what the issue was. I think it was something related with my Hydra. I don't remember. But I was like in between insurance, so I had to go there. So I went there, and I forgot the reason that it might. Oh yeah, okay, I remember what it was. You know how we get those things sometimes? We get the itching or whatever. So they can give you this pill, right? Instead of doing the treatment where you put the stuff in there, they can give you a pill that like stops the itching and everything, like overnight. It was that, and they have to kind of examine, you know. So this one lady was just digging. I was like, have you made it to China yet? She was like, I don't know what she's looking for, because it was like, hello, I told you what it was. I have a feminine issue happening right now. Like, so anyway, you guys, I've never had really bad experiences with either of those procedures. So, but this procedure she wants done is she wants the thing where they do a biopsy of your uterus to see like if there's any you know, abnormalities there. And because of the PCOS, yes, because of for years I didn't have periods and all that, I am at risk for possibly having that. Because yeah, like when you're not having the periods on your own, they're supposed to like give you something to have you bleed every once in a while, so it doesn't overgrow. But then, you know, like I said, the past few years it's been regular, like every month, end of the month, every time. So it's like something triggered a few years ago, I don't know, and it's just regular, and I get them all the time. But before I wasn't getting them for a long time, and I didn't really particularly. Obviously, I don't care. I didn't care because you know how it is. We don't want to deal with that anyway, you know. But it's like, it is kind of like, yeah, it's just kind of one hormone's just going without being stopped because the body's not working right. So it's like you could have been exposed to certain things. But I don't know, because I think it would have started already if that was the case years ago. And this is my first time ever having a situation like that happen the past few weeks. So I don't know. I was talking to my friend about it. We were talking, and I was just telling her how we were just venting. I was venting to her. I was like, yeah, like, I hate these appointments, you know, because they're always just, I know they got to ask certain questions because it's just like, the type of doctor it is, you know, and I understand that, but I just feel, I don't know, I just feel, maybe I'm just too sensitive sometimes, but I just feel just like they're just, with certain questions, I feel like they're judging me, you know, like, it's like, oh, this and that, or they're telling you this, you know, when you're a bigger person, that's going to be the first thing that they're like zeroing in on, like, oh, you need to do this, and I was just like in my field. So I was talking to my friend about it, and she cheered me up. But I was just like, yeah, I hate going to those because I just feel so exposed. I'm like, and not physically, but like literally, but just in my, emotionally. I feel like they're just kind of, and they're kind of probably doing it from a medical standpoint, but still, it doesn't change the fact that you feel what you feel. That's what me and my friend were agreeing. We're like, yeah, she feels the same way at doctors and stuff. And some doctors are different than others. Like, some are more, they don't really, you know, harp on certain things, and other ones are like more, they run it different. And so, yeah, I was telling her, but so she wants me to do this thing that they want you to tell you to take like ibuprofen 800 before, which I'm assuming they would just give me some of those, and then they do it. They go up there. I seen the freaking how they do it on Google. It looks so freaking painful. Like, and she didn't even mince words. She's like, it's wrong. It's uncomfortable, but it shouldn't hurt. But I'm like, that's what he said. Let's get it. No, but no. Okay, how are you gonna say all that? You can tell that thing hurts, and then they don't even put you under. Like, they don't even numb you or anything. They take like this thing, and they I guess they open it up similar to like a pap smear, right? And then they take this long like thing, long. I'm just gonna say it's not a hanger, but I'm saying it looks like it. Just from this length of it, like a hanger that's been unstretched, and they dig in your uterus, like to take cells out or take, a sample of the wall, or something. And I was just like, basically, hell to no. But my friend was like, please, Jocelyn, do it. And I'm just like, I know, like, it's like, but I feel like, because I looked it up and it said you can do a vaginal ultrasound the same way or get the same thing, because the transvaginal ultrasound can measure your uterus length to see if it's too thick for, like, what it's supposed to be, because they have a parameter of, like, if it's beyond this amount or this amount or this amount, then you may have an issue. So I don't know why they have to do that one procedure, and that's it. Like, I was like, and I looked it up and it said these are ways you can test for uterine cancer. You can see it, and one of them was transvaginal thing. So I'm like, no, I want to do that one. I don't want to do the other one. Like, seriously, I don't want to do it. Like, so I already messaged her. I was like, I think I'm just going to do the other one, because she wants me to do both of them, and I'm like, I ain't having this up in the air for nobody. I'm just playing, you guys. I'm trying to make light of it because it's just like, that's how I cope. But it's just kind of like, I can't, I mean, there's other ways they can do it, I'm not going to do something and she's going to be like, oh, it's negative or whatever. Or, worst case scenario, it's not, There's another way they can test for that. So I'm just like, we'll see. I just have to make the appointments, like, and then I gotta get some blood work. And then that brings me to my other thing. So that urgent care doctor that hit me up and was like, oh, your something alkaline something is elevated. Well, and he told me just to reach out to my doctor, right? Well, I guess he already did, because my doctor messaged me today and was saying that it's really elevated, and but they'll test again. She'll test again in a month. And I'm like, yeah, that's weird, because I said, okay, yeah, I'll go test again in a month. And I looked up what that could mean, and like it was saying like something with liver or I forgot the other thing. And I was like, what the heck? Like, so, and I was looking up, how does that even like happen? How does that get elevated, And I forgot what they were saying. I don't remember. But I was just like, oh my God, like another thing. So I don't know, but I kind of like that one doctor is a little kind of diligent, because he messaged me, he messaged my doctor, He's the one that, hooked it up that 2-week lead that time. So, and I looked him up on the thing because they were saying like his background or whatever, and he's like an internal medicine. Because he's always a little extra doing the visits. Like he's always like, when you're taking those pseudoephedrines, you're getting more addicted to it because that's what they want you to be. And I'm like, okay, let me still go get some later. Either way. He was telling me I should be taking pseudoephedrine because it's designed to make you need it. And I'm like, okay, but that's all that works. Because if I don't use that, then I have a sinus headache and then I'm crabbier than I am right now. So he was just like, but yeah, it's an internal medicine and then pediatrics doctor. So I'm like, what? Like, because he's in urgent care when I go there. But anyway, I wish he was there the last time when he gave me that Z-Pack. But anyway, you guys, I will talk to you guys later. Keep you guys posted. I'm going to just savor my last free nights without work until Sunday. Because I have tonight off, and then I have tomorrow night off, and then it's back to it, and it's 11 hours. So I'm like, because I've been out of the loop for like over a week. But we'll see you guys. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. I'm thinking I'm going to make my dip right now, or what am I going to do? Because I didn't get anything for dinner. They didn't have it. They didn't have what I was going to get. So I'm like... So anyway, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good Monday. Bye.